been quite a while since we got excited about a Motorola phone, but with the new RAZR I due for release this month, things are looking set to change. But does it live up to what they're promising? Well, we've put it through its paces to see if it can live up to the current market leaders, the Samsung S3 and the iPhone 5. First of all, the RAZR I has a brilliantly sleek and durable design, from its industrial side screws to its splash-proof body. And when you put it up against the S3's plastic exterior, the RAZR I still holds its own. However, if you do like smooth and curved edges, much like the pebble design of the iPhone 3G, then the Samsung S3 will be better suited to you. And when you place the RAZR I on top of the iPhone 5, the size is pretty much identical, but the inclusion of a micro SD port in both the RAZR I and the S3 is always a plus over Apple's iPhone. The 4.3-inch 960 by 540 Super AMOLED display on the RAZR I delivers really vibrant colours and clear text, but when comparing it to the iPhone 5's Retina display, it's just missing that final level of quality that you see in Apple's phone. However, the size of the screen more than matches both the iPhone 5 and the S3, and is just as good for watching movies and playing games as both of its rivals. On the power front, the RAZR I is the first smartphone to include an Intel 2GHz Atom processor, and straight after boot up, you notice that you're dealing with a very quick phone. Getting in and out of apps, scrolling and browsing are all a breeze, and when we put it up against the iPhone 5 and the S3 during a page load test, it more than held its own. And some of the more graphically intense games loaded and played with minimal stutters, and look just as good as on both of its rivals. A huge addition to the RAZR I over the iPhone 5 is that it has NFC built in, meaning that in time you can use it for payments, memberships and easily syncing to other devices. Camera-wise, the 8-megapixel sensor does take decent photos and 1080p video. With a speedy boot process and a one-button picture-taking capability, it makes it easy to use with great results. But when we took all three phones out for a low-light test at a gig, the Samsung S3 clearly trumps the other two with rich colours and defined lines. When it comes to the operating system, we were really disappointed that the RAZR I comes with Android's ice cream sandwich installed and not the latest OS Jelly Bean. It's said to be hitting the phone before Christmas, but it's still annoying for early adopters. We were also let down that the phone only supports HSPA+ and is not 4G ready like the iPhone 5 and the Samsung S3. Motorola's Android skin is quite pleasing on the eye, with a good amount of spacing between apps, and we could easily follow the user interface. The RAZR I is definitely a huge improvement from its predecessor. With 1080p video, premium design features and an Intel Atom processor, it packs in a lot for the price. Although it's not the best phone out there, it's certainly a great alternative to the Samsung S3 and the iPhone 5. Coming in at around £350, it's cheaper to buy than the iPhone 5 and the Samsung S3, and it includes a lot of similar features from both phones, if not a few little extras. All in all, if you're looking for a cheaper smartphone to buy outright or free on contract, we think the Motorola RAZR I is without doubt a great option.